All right, so there's a very good chance you are wondering, why are we in the car with you? Why are you driving and filming yourself? And yeah, it's a good question. I've got answers. So I've had a very tough time finding the time to record videos. And I have a lot of videos I want to do. Some of you are actually asking about videos, things like that, right? So I had this idea. I spent a lot of time in the car. And I'm like, all right, let me see if I can record myself while I'm driving, because that's kind of the only downtime I have, except I'm driving. So need to be able to, still drive and stuff. So that's what we're doing. We're testing this. But I figured while we're testing, I'll give you a little update so you know why videos have been kind of tough to put out. I'll give you a little life update for those that care. Although, let's be honest, you probably don't. In fact, if you watch any content creator that is, talking about how to succeed at YouTube, it's pretty much always the same. Don't put out a video talking about why you haven't put out videos. Nobody cares. And I get that. Nobody cares. That's why primarily this is a test video. But if it works, I'm going to put it out. So yeah. So hopefully you're seeing this, which means that this test video worked out. But anyway, I digress. So here's why I've been so busy. I don't really share too much about my personal life on the channel. I usually got other things to do. I've got Guess That Baseline, I got reviews, I've got random other stuff that, is music or bass related. But to give you a quick rundown, I have a couple of daughters. They're both adults. One's been on the channel, so you've met her. Tabitha is a senior in high school. She's graduating this year. She's also graduating with her AA because she's been in dual enrollment. And then my oldest, I'm not going to say her name because I don't know if she wants her name on the channel or not, but regardless, she is a year ahead. So she's been out of the house for almost a year now. She dual enrolled her last year, so she's also getting her AA this semester. So a lot going on with kids there. So that's one thing. Two, I myself am also in school. That's something I don't think I've ever talked about on the channel. I am in a MBA program in Jacksonville. And that takes up a lot of time. And this semester in particular is really rough. There's a lot of papers, a lot of work. It's really been eaten into my time. So that's another thing. Of course, I have a full-time job because, making pennies a day from YouTube isn't quite paying the bills. But I love it. I love making the videos. I love, interacting with all of you, things like that. But again, not paying the bills exactly. So I got a full-time job. And then also, I have a girlfriend in another city. So I talk about my band, and my bands are in Jacksonville, which, that's the other thing too. Band practice is starting to pick up again. We're trying to get back out there. Pandemic has just wrecked everything, but we think we're finally at a spot that we can start trying to get back out there. So we've had practice going on recently, but I live about an hour south of Jacksonville. I don't actually live in Jacksonville, so I actually have to commute into Jacksonville for band stuff or school stuff when I don't have online classes. And then in my hometown, which is where my girlfriend is, my mom is, one of my daughters is, my oldest one lives there as well. And completely random, completely unexpected that this was happening at the same time, my best friend is moving back to our hometown, so he's there a lot with his family. He's married and he just had his second kid, so they decided they want to get closer to family. So basically there's just a lot of reasons for me to be in my hometown, which is in Central Florida, North Central Florida. But yeah, so all of that together has made my life very hectic, and I have a lot that I want to do with the channel, but I haven't had the time. So that's why we're at this test. I've got my little lav mic on. I don't think you can see it. That's fine. I'm hoping it's recording. I've got the settings on the camera. Of course, it's dark, so it's all sorts of screwy. I'm probably gonna have to play with that if I'm gonna be driving in the dark. But regardless, that's your life update. Let me know what you think. in terms of the quality of the video, quality of the audio, things like that. Because here's my thought: if this works out, right now I've got one hand holding the camera up, but they make things you can put on the windshield or dash to hold it steady. So of course I would get that. This is kind of a spur of the moment thing, but let me know what your thoughts are, because if this works out, what I would do is I would figure out a way to stream albums that I want to review, and I can do an album review just from here, like from the car while I'm driving. I'm listening to music anyway, right? Or Howard Stern, but still, I'm listening to a lot of music while I'm driving anyway. Might as well just drive, listen to music. I can give you my thoughts while I'm driving, I do need to keep the editing to a minimum because that does take a lot of time. I know my videos probably don't seem like there's a lot of editing. I mean, Guess That Baseline definitely has a lot of editing, but one of my tires just said that it was going low, so that's fun. Okay, well, it's driving fine, so I'll stop at the next gas station and look. But I digress. So, anyway, point is, in these videos, I can, or with this setup in the car, I can do album reviews. I can do reactions to songs or things like that. Can't really do too much with Guess That Baseline. I want to keep the editing to a minimum, but that's the idea. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. If you made it this far, like the video. Clearly I need the help if I'm trying to record myself in the car while driving. Wow, that just got really blurry. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, of course, do that. Drop the comments, all the typical YouTube stuff. Yeah, I'm going to go check and see what's going on with my tire. If there's any substantial updates, I'll let you know, but there won't be. It does this on occasion. Anyway, you keep making beautiful music, and I'll see you in the next one.